What is going on, YouTube? Today we have a very special video for the weekly challenge because I'm going to do the weekly challenge right now on this YouTube video. Usually I do it live on Sundays, but I didn't get a chance to do it this Sunday on stream. Therefore, I'm going to do it right now. So we got Technophilia. We've thrown out all the prehistoric items. This contract is all about technology. Let's see some of the settings here. We have regular sanity with some sanity drain, high sanity drain, and some sanity restoration, regular sprinting. Regular player speed. How about ghost speed? Ghost speed is regular as well. Does it have the ability to change favorite rooms? Low change favorite room settings. That's good. 3 seconds of grace period, so you have 3 seconds to be able to get out of the way during the start of a ghost hunt. You have all 3 evidence as well, which is amazing. 100% chance of fingerprints. Love that. Weather is random. Number of hiding places is medium, so we will have some hiding potential. And cursed possessions is going to be tarot cards, it looks like. Okay. Very good, and we have activity and sanity moderate in the van. Let's do this. This is on Bleasdale, correct? Bleasdale Farmhouse. We got to do it 3 times. You know the drill. Let's do it. And Blood Moon's on this map as well for the Crimson Eye event. Now, let's take a look at what kind of gear we have, because it's only technical gear. So it looks like we're missing our defensives. We're missing crucifixes. We're missing our candles. We're missing our incenses igniters. And we're missing our book. So for evidence-related purposes, we're just missing writing book. Everything else is here, though. So let's get started. Do we have Tier 2 headgear? We got Tier 3 headgear. I'm not a big fan of Tier 3 headgear. It doesn't look very good, and I don't want to give you guys a headache with the green screen or anything like that. I'm going to take a flashlight, thermometer, and EMF reader to try to find that ghost room. We're going to go in there and get the power on immediately. Let me see if it shows me where the power is. It does. The power is upstairs. Upstairs near the attic. So let's go up there and get the power on. And then we'll start scanning around for possible cold temperatures. Now, Bleasdale is a medium-sized map, but I recommend doing this with a group of 4 people, or at least 2 people, if you can. Help yourself out just a little bit. And you got blood totems, too, if you're looking to get some Crimson Eye points still, too. Remember, you only have until the end of October 31st to get all of your rewards for this Halloween update, and then it is gone forever. Thought I just heard a throw, but I might be hearing things. Yep, that's definitely a throw. Breaker is going to go on right now. Let's see if we can find any EMF on that throw. Or any cold temperatures in this room. 14.7. There's a thrown object right there. Right there is the object it threw. Temperature in the hallway is 13.6. 12. This room right here is 14. So we know it's more than likely going to be somewhere up here. We're just not sure exactly where. 15 degrees there in the trophy room. And 14 degrees here in the master bedroom. So more than likely, it could be a hallway ghost. Hallway seems to be getting a little bit cooler compared to everywhere else. A double check right here. And I could even go and check the attic if I have to. Because it could be the attic. Take a little peek upstairs. 14 degrees here in the walkway. So we get to the tippity top. It is. Up here is 14.5. The tarot cards, if you're interested, spawns back here in this little hidden room in the attic. Right back here on this table. So right here, this is our card. Let's pull one. Wheel of Fortune, red, so I lost a little bit of sanity. Not our best interest, but hey, it happened. So hopefully the ghost room is starting to get a little bit cooler now that we've been kind of just putzing around and trying to figure out what's going on. Temperature here, 14. It doesn't seem very cold up here, even though we had a thrown object. There's always the possibility we have a ghost that is a teleporter, like a wraith, or a stalker, like a phantom or banshee. And it actually isn't anywhere near here, but it teleported to me, and then it did something nearby. But then again, this master bedroom, this is one room, and then the closet is one room, which is not cold either. And then the bathroom is also one specific room. Here's the bone. Bone has been acquired. But I'm not getting cold temperatures anywhere here whatsoever. So I'm assuming the ghost is maybe downstairs. Let's start navigating down there, because the hallway is actually getting warmer. With being a solo player, the hardest part really about all this is trying to find the ghost room, because it's a relatively bigger map. Here, another blood totem nearby. There it is. Here, a thrown object. Maybe that came from kitchen or dining room. Oh, here we got some thrown objects in here. 12 degrees. 9 degrees here in the kitchen itself. So I'm going to say this is probably ghost room. Let's go outside and get more stuff. I'm going to leave my flashlight here so I can carry back 3 things instead of 2. We're definitely going to have to take a sanity pill because I have to imagine my sanity is starting to deplete just a little bit. Because it's blood moon, so more sanity drain, plus we've been in the door. Yeah, look at that. And we got that tarot card. So we're almost at 0.5% sanity. 50%. Take 1 pill. Bring in a video camera. Spirit box. And I'll bring in UV as well. Good, that got me up to over 80%. That's very, very good. Most ghosts won't hunt over 80% unless you have like a demon or a fae or something like that. Or a mare that's in dark areas. Things of that nature. Like higher ghost. Or Onryo that's blowing out a flame 3 times. We don't have any flames in here. Yeah, I don't see any orbs very visible right here when I walk into the kitchen. Do I see any inside the dining room? I do not. So possibly no orbs. Let's go ahead. Since it's 3 evidence gameplay, we could do this. We could say no ghost orbs. If it was 2 or 1 evidence gameplay, we wouldn't be able to do that. Check the temperature in here again. 11. It's actually gotten warmer in here, so I think the ghost room is not there after all. So the living room is 19. 7 degrees right here in the dining room. So this is probably the ghost room. Let's pivot 1 room. Remember, the ability to change favorite rooms was low, not impossible. But I still don't see any orbs, so I'm still going to say no ghost orbs. Leave this here. Throw in some stuff. Let me see if I can get an EMF reading on that. EMF 3 for throw an object. Where are you? How old are you? Are you near? Are you far? Are you angry? Are you scared? Are you happy? Are you having dinner? Do you want me to stay for dinner? Are you having potatoes? Because then I'm not invited. Where are you? How old are you? You can't be eating me. I'm the potato. Where are you? How old are you? Are you here? Nothing on Spirit Box either, so that's another one down. Goryo, dots definitely a possibility. We got to get dots in here. I'm going to get some salt in here too, so we can step through salt and see if it has UV. And remember, the only piece of evidence we're missing is ghost writing, so I can't get that even if I wanted to. It's not in the van. Let's go back to the van and get more stuff and things. Out of the curiosity, nothing on here is a teleporting ghost, so I still don't understand how it threw that object upstairs when it was a downstairs ghost. Very, very bizarre indeed. Very bizarre. Phasmophobia. Some weird things do happen. Oh, we don't have any salt either. Salt is gone. I totally missed that. So it has to actually touch a door or a light switch for us to be able to get UV. That is not great for us. Not great at all. Sanity is 69% AO. All right, let's take another sanity pill, I guess, because I don't have any evidence yet. And I think that's really all I can bring in at this time. Hopefully we get some dots or something. I might have to put down dots and then go back and look for dots in the van because I won't be able to see Goryo dots in person. Only in the video cam. Put the dots on the ceiling so we get some good coverage in this room. Let it rotate to the bottom and then click it again to stop it. And that's some good dots coverage right there. EMF 3 still. You can check to see if we have freezing temps. 2.7, very close to freezing. It dropped from 7 all the way down to 2. Are you here? Are you near? Are you far? We got an event coming. We got an EMF 4 there. Maybe an event's happened somewhere, because you only get EMF 4 if you have a ghost event. Throw an object. Not really going for a perfect game. I was really looking for orbs again. But I really don't see any. Yeah, there's no orbs here. See if it touched a window. Because we do have some windows in here it could tap on to give us some UV. I'm going to shut this door, so that way if it touches it, I can look for UV. Maybe I'll turn some lights on in here as well to make it a little bit brighter. Got breaker still on. Temperature in here now is 3.2. Throw an object again. Hopefully it'll turn off one of the light bulbs and then I can try to get UV on it. Because at this point, I'm not getting any evidence. We don't have spirit box. We don't have ghost orbs. I can let it hunt to try to determine if without having any evidence at all, that could be a play. I'm going to go back and look for dots. I think that's what we need to do at this point. And if I see dots, could be Goryo. Sanity's looking great. Back in the van. Double, triple checking for orbs as well. And I do see an orb now. I wasn't able to see it in there, probably because it was blinded by all the color from the Halloween decorations. But we do indeed have a ghost orb. Right there on the left side. We saw it there for a second. There it is again. Okay. Ghost orb. First piece of evidence, but no spirit box still. Well, Goryo is not possible now at all because I can't have that with orbs. But if we get dots in general, it could be any of those 4 ghosts. We're just going to keep looking for dots. Might as well record that orb video from the van. I got to remember, too, that I could cause a curse hunt to happen with the tarot cards potentially, but I wouldn't have any defensive items to try to protect myself if I did. So if it's a very fast ghost, I might be in trouble. So that is one thing to keep in mind in the back of your brain when you're doing this particular weekly challenge. Go back inside and see if we have any sorts of freezing temperatures, because that would really help a long way, because freezing temperatures would be one of 3 ghosts, and they would be very easily identifiable though. I'll check for UV again on the light switching. Nothing. Windows in the back. Nothing there. Nothing there. That door is still shut over there. EMF 4. There we go. We got freezing temps. Negative 1.0.1. Negative 0.1. So it's Revenant, Hantu, or Yuri. So if we can cause a cursed hunt, I'll be able to hear if it's a Revenant. If it's a Hantu, it'll have no line of sight speed. And I don't think it's turned off the breaker yet. A Hantu has a double % chance to turn off breaker. And if it's neither Revenant or Hantu, then it has to be Yuri by process of elimination. Let's go get those tarot cards up in the attic. Thankfully, it gives us a cursed object to try to speed things along a little bit. And if you haven't noticed, it's this fun little Easter egg. The old Bleasdale farmhouse, this is all the stuff that was in it. All the furniture you see up here in the attic, this was all from old Bleasdale before they reworked it. So you can see all the old stuff, which is really, really cool. Nice little fun detail and Easter egg there. First card, red. Maybe I'll wait until I get a little bit closer to pull them so that way I don't miss the opportunity to hear the ghost's footsteps. My sanity definitely got drained a little bit with the red there. Green restores, red takes away. Increase activity. Increase activity again. The devil, that's an event. You can see the misform coming towards us. You could actually outrun the misform to stop it from draining your sanity, but we kind of want it to drain our sanity. Tower. Tower, wow, this is a lot of towers. The devil. Another misform. High Priestess, we got to get out of jail free card. That would resurrect me if I get unalive by the ghost. Almost 2. Oh, that's Revenant speed. Let's let it get us. We'll get resurrected in a second. The moment in Nuri where it went from a slow ghost to a very fast ghost, and that's Revenant 100%. So that High Priestess card's going to come in clutch here. Woo. Nice. We're locking the ghost, so we got 1 round done out of 3. Not bad. That was a nice and easy ghost. This wasn't giving us any evidence there for a little bit. It was hard to see those orbs inside that ghost room with all the red coloring from the decorations from the Cursed Hollow event. Or Crimson Eye, I should say, not Cursed Hollow. That's the Easter event.
Welcome back. I've prepared some jobs.
There we go. $389. We got 1 out of 2. Let's go back inside and do it again. We're back in for round number 2. Same loadout as last time, but this time what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to allow the ghost room to get cold by opening the front door and then just bringing more stuff into the house. That way I'm not in there trying to roam around trying to find the ghost room when it might still be warm. So the moment you open this door, the ghosts spawn, and that ghost room's going to start to get cold. So I'm just going to leave some stuff here. Go back to the van and get whatever else we need. So that way we can be very efficient and not waste any of our time. I'm going to take Spirit Box, Dots, video camera on tripod, and where is our breaker? Up in the attic again, so not too bad. Bring this stuff inside. We got to go back and get UV and maybe some sanity sticks so that way we don't have to get them later on. We can drop all this stuff here. Just turn the spirit box on so I can find it again, because sometimes it's hard to see when it's so dark in there. And we'll grab 2 sanity and a UV. Really hoping that we don't have any outdoor ghosts, because outdoor ghosts on this map with the blood moon is really rough because it's heavy rain, hard to hear out there. Just a little difficult to escape the ghosts all around, especially without an incense. Okay, let's go get the breaker on. Start scanning for temperatures too. Temperature here in the foyer is 12 degrees. 13 degrees up here hallway. Keep our ears open for any possible interactions. Breaker's on. Oh, I just heard a thrown object again. I don't know if that was up in the attic or downstairs. Very odd. 2 rounds. I heard a thrown object almost in the same exact spot. Okay, it's too warm up here, so I don't think it was from the attic. I think it was from downstairs. Let's check the temperatures of the bathroom and the study area, or the desk area, whatever you like to call this room. 8.5 in here. That's pretty cold. Let's compare it to the bathroom. 14. Yep, it's not going to be that room. We got our stuff in here. Go back to the front door and get the remaining of our stuff. We can get some light on in this hallway. Very nice and lit up now. Let's go look for some ghost orbs and try some spirit box. Back in our ghost room here. Checking for possible orbs. I don't see any from the get-go, but we'll check in the van just to double-check myself like we did in the first round. Put dots up. Oh, hi. Scared the bejeebus out of me. Where are you? How old are you? Spirit box. Spirit box, our first piece of evidence. Got the EMF4 from the event that just happened. Check temperatures in here, too. 6.3 Celsius, so no freezing yet. Dots. We do have dots. So, Deogen, Yokai, Phantom, or Wraith. UV could possibly be Phantom, so we definitely got to get our UV up here. Maybe take 1 sanity pill to keep our sanity nice and high. Actually, maybe we won't take a sanity pill. Maybe we can let it hunt, because if we let it hunt, we'll know if we have a Deogen or not relatively quickly. I'll take it with me, though, just in case. Because the way that this would work is Wraith wouldn't step and saw. Yokai can't hear voices or electronics from over 2.5 meters away during a hunt. Phantom has Phantom blinking. Deogen always knows where you are during a hunt. Saw dots again. Freezing temperatures would be nothing, so we don't have to check for freezing temperatures again. I see, let's let it hum. Let's go get some tarot cards. Gotta watch out, though, because Phantom could possibly roam right on top of us. If we pull a death card, it can unfortunately unalive us immediately. Got the cards. I'm gonna go down there before I pull them. The good thing about Tier 3 Sanity Pill also is that it gives you 10 seconds of stamina, so 10 seconds of sprint. So it can be used as a method to get away without any defensive items as well. First card, Wheel of Fortune, red, lost some sanity. Death. Best for Yokai. Got some electronic disturbance and still didn't know where we are. Went right up into the attic. But it's not a Deogen. Deogen would know where we are right now. Testing for Yokai again. Oh, that's Phantom. That's Phantom blinking. Let's get out of here. The ghost is disappearing for nearly 2 seconds at a time during the active hunt. Hopefully the hunt will end soon, but it is a curse hunt, so it lasts a little bit longer. See how I used that sanity stick to get out of there in a jiffy? That was great. That was perfect. Ghost is still hunting up there. Once I can flick this light switch again, that means the hunt has ended and it's over. Still going. And now the hunt is over. Phantom is the ghost, so we can get out of here for our second round completion. Sometimes using the curse object to quicken the round is definitely the best case forward if you feel very comfortable with ghost testing and you know all the ghost abilities inside and out. Let's go.
Welcome back.
Round number 2 completed. Let's go in for number 3. Police down. We're going in. And I'm going to do the same methodology where I bring my stuff in the front door, then I come back for more.
Check the equipment and get set up before investigating.
Hopefully we can get another nice ghost room. Nothing outside. Fingers crossed. Leave our stuff here. I can see the bone right there in the foyer, too. It's right here. Bone has been acquired. Go back outside for our spirit box, our dots, our video camera. I like to put that video camera on a tripod so that way I can have it nice and be reassured that it's not going to be thrown by the ghost. Especially if you have a tier 3 tripod, it's less likely to get knocked down by the ghost during a hunt or during events. Drop our stuff right here. Go back for 2 sanity sticks and the UV. 1, 2. And UV. Think we're good to go? Where's my breaker going to be this time? Same thing, right up on the attic. I wonder if it spawns there stagnantly, because it's always been there all 3 attempts. Probably doesn't. It probably does change, but maybe we'll just get lucky. Get our stuff. Base temperature here in the foyer is going to be 14 degrees. 13, 14 here in the hallway, too. I'm going to go up and check the attic now just to get that out of the way so we don't have to go back up there later to realize the ghost is there. Temperature in the first part of the attic is good. What about the little hidden room in the back? Looking pretty good here, too. All right, so the attic is off. Check the bathroom and the study and the trophy room. $14 here as well. And 15 in here. Next, we're going to check his master bedroom with the closet and the bathroom individually. 15. You can tell things are starting to get warmer now that the breaker's on. Nope, no ghost room up here, so it's got to be a first floor outside ghost room. Heading back downstairs again. 20 degrees down here. 21. Pick up a blood totem because why not? Not seeing any thrown objects either. I wonder if this one's going to be outside. Check this room in the tea room. 22. Tea room, maybe? Nope. Nope. Unfortunately not. All right, time to go outside. Outside ghosty. We'll check the side first. 14 degrees out here, a little bit colder. 2 degrees back here in the garden. So we got a guarding ghost. Now it's going to be pretty much impossible to get any fingerprints out here unless it decides to touch this door right here. That's unfortunate for us. Go back to the front door and get some of our equipment. See if we got any orbs out there. I'll go from the back patio and check to see if there's any orbs through the walkway. Let's see what we got going on here. Forget that all these doors are swing in. Don't see any orbs in the walkway. It's kind of hard to see the orbs too with all the rain. But I don't see any orbs right this second. Her to throw an object, though. I'm going to say no orbs right now. Dots projector, I'm just going to set up here. Have a look this way. And stop it. There's dots right there. That was perfect. So we have dots. Where are you? And we saw dots in person, so it's not going to be Goryo dots that are only visible on camera. Where are you? How old are you? Are you angry? We got Spirit Box. So Wraith, Phantom, or Deogen. This will be super easy. Let's go get those tarot cards. Super easy one. Phantom blinking, Deogen awareness of where we are, and then if it's neither of those, it's going to be Wraith. By the way, if you get unalive during a weekly challenge, it's really not that big of a deal. Because as long as you have the correct ghost locked in, that's all that matters. All that matters. It's pretty cool because with all these decorations, you can kind of roam around the house without any electronics or any light sources at all. But I saw that we had the UV there, so I might as well take it for a little bit of light. We're not going to pull any cards until we get back down towards the ghost room so we don't miss any potential ghost hunt to be able to observe the ghost. And some cards, some deck of cards, you don't get any death cards at all. Then you're sit there just waiting for something to happen. Especially if you end up pulling a sun card and you end up restoring all your sanity, then you're just waiting to try to drain your sanity. I don't like that you can't transition into your inventory with anything else when you're holding the tarot cards because they just fall on the ground. Wish you could put the tarot cards into your inventory, but that is just my personal preference. Let's pull our first one. Tower. Wheel of Fortune, green. Restored a little bit of sanity. Devil. Hi there, Ghosty. Wheel of Fortune, green. Wheel of Fortune, green. Wow, we're restoring a lot of sanity. The Hermit. Fool. Wheel of Fortune, red. We've lost a little bit of sanity. Double event. We had an event happening, and then we got a devil card on top of that. We may not actually get anything to cause a hunt with this deck. No, we didn't. We didn't. All right. Well, if that is the case, then freezing temperatures is not applicable. Ghost writing would be Deogen. UV would be Phantom. EMF 5 would be Wraith. So we're going to have to wait it out and wait for the ghost to hunt on its own. Because like I said before, trying to get the ghost to give you any sort of UV out here is almost impossible. Gonna hold the CMF reader as well, so that way if it decides to touch any of these lawn tools out here, I can see if we have EMF 5 for possible Wraith. Because I could not test for Wraith with salt, because we don't have any salt. Got EMF 4, Misform event. Another event. These events will help us lower our sanity for certain. And I do have this tier 3 sanity pill on me just to be able to get away during a hunt. Oh, I see a thrown object. Let's go check for EMF 5. EMF 3. Another thrown object. EMF 3 again. This might be the hunt. And it is a Phantom again. Let's run. Right behind me. I think it lost me now. I just let it get me. There's no sense of trying to survive. Oh, we're good. We're good. We made it. I shut that door behind me there, and it broke line of sight from the ghost, and it gave us an opportunity to get away. That ghost's got a lot of line of sight speed. Going up to the attic, I think. The hunt is still happening. I'm going to make my break for it downstairs again to get away from this ghost because it's up in the attic. Still hunting. Hunt's over. Now, the ghost was disappearing for nearly 2 seconds again. Didn't slow down when it got near me, and it wasn't visible like a normal ghost. So Phantom is our ghost. Not bad. This was a really good weekly challenge. You have everything you possibly need except for defensive, salt, and ghostwriting. So getting 3 evidences really isn't out of the question. 3 for 3. Let's go.
Welcome back.
And there's our $5,000. We got 5,423 XP. That is a successful weekly challenge. Hope you all enjoyed the Halloween events. I know basically the day after Halloween, the Halloween events will be going away. Then we'll have November 11th. I'm sorry for my previous video. I said October 11th. It's November 11th. We're going to have Nell's Diner, the newest map to Phasmophobia. And I'm going to have early access to be able to stream it to show you all. So make sure you keep an eye on my socials as I have more information for you going forward. Till I see you all next time, I hope you enjoy the weekly challenge. Hope you enjoy your ghost hunts. And more importantly than anything else, stay crispy.